In this video, I'm going to show off our latest product. But first, I'm going to show you our standard product. This is a double-sided foil, heavyweight, tear-proof, indestructible radiant barrier foil. Our new product is basically the same product, except instead of having foil on both sides, it's got foil on one side and it's got a white vinyl finish on the other side. We developed this product specifically for customers who want to reflect the heat with the reflective surface, but they want to look up and they don't want to see that shiny silver surface either on the walls or the ceilings of their building. We recently had a customer, she did a metal building that's used as a flea market on the weekends. She wanted to reflect the heat, but she wanted that nice white finish on the inside. We also have a customer who's about to do a small airplane hangar. Once again, he wants to reflect the heat, but he wants to have that nice white finish on the inside. Here's an example of the double-sided foil in a metal building application, but they could have easily used the foil white product to make the interior look white instead of the shiny silver foil look. The foil white product is perfect for these type applications, but the main thing to remember is you have to have an airspace on the foil side of the product. In a typical installation, you're going to staple to the inside of the buildings on the face of the studs. Now what's going to happen is the exterior shell or siding or metal is going to get hot and it's going to want to radiate that heat into the building. But because of this airspace, it's going to be reflected by the shiny surface. The result is the interior of the building is going to be cooler and all the contents of the building are going to be cooler. The building's just going to feel cooler. One thing you cannot do is press the foil side directly up against the exterior siding without an airspace. If you do this, you lose your ability to have a radiant barrier. And in fact, the aluminum acts as a conductor. Radiant heat by definition is heat transfer from one object to another object across an airspace. If you don't have an airspace, by definition, you can't have radiant heat. So if you put it up here on the face of the studs, you're reflecting the heat back. But when you put it all the way against it, it's actually conducting the heat. So it's really important to make sure you have at least a 1/2 or a 3/4 inch airspace between the hot surface and the shiny side of the foil. This heavyweight radiant barrier with the foil on one side and the white vinyl on the other is available in 2 different versions. First is the perforated. It's got little tiny pinholes that allow moisture in its vapor form to pass through. The other version is a solid version, no pinholes, so it is a vapor barrier. All you're going to do is staple it up. Your building's going to be instantly cooler with a nice white, bright finish. If you have any questions on your specific application for your building, give us a call or send us an email or visit the website, WarehouseFoil.com.